Welcome back to WTF Sports. It's time for our Week 12 recap. Let's just hop right in.
All right, and when you're starting off our recap, we got to start with the worst part, which is our record this week. We went 6 and 7, my mistake, and it was a rough week. Honestly, the Panthers had a great game. I don't know. I'm not happy with this. The Texans choked, Bears choked, Commanders choked, Panthers choked, Steelers choked.
Yeah, I mean, let's just be honest. We did what was asked of us. We chose upsets, and then this is what happens.
So it's your guys' fault, because on our last little short of our recap or predictions, we got a lot of, you guys are just choosing the favorites. You're boring, which we don't look at the favorites. We just pick. But we decided to pick upsets this week, and look what happened. Never listening to y'all again. But then the best performances. There's only 3 real standout ones here. The Lions, probably going to be on this every week. I don't think we need to say anything, really. They're the Lions, and they're doing their own thing and ending franchises.
Probably should have put the Buccaneers on here.
Yeah, we definitely should have put the Buccaneers. Yeah, the Buccaneers played amazing. They played the Giants, but still. The Packers beat the 49ers in pretty good fashion, too. And then Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, Saquon, what can you say? Hey, he single-handedly saved my fantasy team, right?
He's a savior.
I was down by like 60 points before Puka and him played, and they were my saviors this week. So
Saquon holds an extra special place in our hearts. But the people who don't hold a special place is our bad performances of the week. The Commanders. That was a joke of a game. All of it.
Yeah.
And notice how the Cowboys are on here too. That game was sad. It was a special teams masterclass on the Dallas side, except for when it wasn't. And then it was the complete opposite for the Commanders. It was just sad. It was a horrible game. And then the Texans, they lose to the Titans. They deserve to get put on here for that. They were they were letting everything up, doing nothing.
Yeah, the Steelers deserve to be on here too, because come on now, you're playing the Browns.
Yeah, oh sad.
Let's be real. And the Giants, oh Lord have mercy. There's no saving for them. They're done.
They get rid of the problem, and they have a bigger problem. So who knows? Well, the problem. So who knows what's going on there? Then our contenders. Notice how the Texans got moved out this week. This is the first time they have not been in that bubble. Only new addition on here is the Seahawks. I think as a not biased, not biased at all. I think they're the best team in the NFC West, and I do think they have potential.
I'll let Brody have it. Let Brody have it.
Do I think they could beat the Bills, the Ravens, the Chiefs, even the Steelers? It's up for debate.
No.
But do I think they could win in the NFC? Probably. Other than the Lions and maybe the Vikings. We'll see that soon. And a couple other teams, maybe the Eagles. Yeah, I don't know. But I wanted to put them on here, so we put them on here this week. Same with the Eagles. They're new this week. Other than that, nothing crazy. No changes. Chiefs, I still don't think deserve to be in the big bubble because I don't think they're better than any of those teams in there.
No, I agree.
So,
well, obviously, we've already seen that they're not better than one of the teams in there.
Mm-hmm. So, and I don't think we get to see we did see the Ravens should have beat them too. That was not a bogus call. It makes sense, but it was come on. And then the Lions are obviously the best team in the league. I don't think that's up for debate. Speaking of the best team in the league, Lions stay at number 1, and they're probably not moving. Big changes. The Chiefs moved up a bunch, despite it being a really close game with the Panthers, but oh well. And then Chargers moved up a lot too. They're top 10 now. Broncos hang inside. Steelers moved down a couple. Seahawks move up a bunch. No real massive changes, honestly. In other weeks we've had people moving 9 or 10, but nothing too crazy. Just some people who won moved up, some people who looked bad moved down, like the 49ers.
Yep. Some people that look good moved up a little bit,
like the Bears.
The Bears.
All right, moving on from that, our playoff picture. The AFC has not changed at all, except the Ravens and the Chargers flipped from 5 and 6 seed. So that hasn't changed in 4 weeks. It's been the same teams, and for I think at bare minimum 2 more weeks, it's going to be the same teams, because the AFC is not the most competitive. The NFC, on the other hand, is very competitive, and the Cardinals got knocked out, and Seahawks took their place. The Falcons, I would say, with how the Buccaneers are playing, have a decent chance to be knocked out. Same with the Commanders. It's the NFC is just crazy competitive.
Yeah.
But the Seahawks is the only change on there. Seahawks took the Cardinals, and that's it. And then moving on to our fantasy predictions. These would have been in the prediction video, but we had some technical errors, and we're not able to post that, which is awesome. Yep. That happens a lot more than you guys would think. I have a lot of just silent recordings. But we predicted Baker, Gibbs, Kenneth Walker, Mike Evans, Ladd McConkey, Trey McBride, George Pickens, and the Broncos defense. Everyone but Pickens did pretty good. Pickens did okay, but the stars of the show, Jahmyr Gibbs, he's the GOAT. Trey McBride went off, and I was so happy too, because I was playing Kyler Murray in fantasy, and he threw 0 touchdowns to Trey McBride, but 13 receptions and 130 yards. Which is a lot of, it's a lot of points. So I was very happy.
Dude, that was such a snooze fest of a game.
Yeah.
16-6.
Yeah. Seahawks won though. That's all that matters. Then the divisional leaders: Lions 10-1. I think the Packers are 9-2. All right, or just 8-2. I don't know. Packers are pretty close behind them.
Packers are 8-3.
Vikings are close behind them. My mistake.
9-2.
Yeah, the Eagles look very good.
Yes. No.
Yeah. 9-2. I think. I don't know. Eagles look great. Falcons look like they could be better. Seahawks are 6-5, and notice the 3 asterisks, because the rest of their division is 6-5, 5-5, or 5-6, and 5-6. It's too close for comfort for a Seahawks fan. The Steelers and the Ravens are tied again, but Steelers win because of one, head-to-head matchup.
Yeah.
The Bills division isn't even competitive at all. See, look, Mason was even thinking about a Patriots and Dolphins game, or Patriots and Jets game, God forbid. And then Texans are winning theirs, but not by much, actually. They've been slacking, honestly. And then the Chiefs are winning theirs, again, also not by much. The Broncos and the Chargers are going on a run. And then finally...
No, the Texans are winning by a lot.
Winning comfortably. I'd say comfortably, not by a lot.
Yeah, I mean, they're 2 weeks ahead.
They should win their division, is pretty much... They have a comfortable...
Because their division is Duke.
It is, yeah. But then, no video this week. We usually do a video on Saturday or Monday recently. But holiday week, I'm not going to have my computer. We have families. We get a break too, So we're taking a Thanksgiving weekend off. But you're still getting this video, or a video on Thursday, the prediction. And Mason made a little Bears Yap video, which will go out on Wednesday. Or should I post that on Friday, Mason? What do you think?
Maybe, no, post it on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, because they play Thursday. Yeah, so we'll get a little Bears Yap video up on tomorrow. So look out for that, but no extra big video this week. And then finally, the awards. Best team of the week is the Buccaneers. Worst team is the Giants. It happened again where we have a matchup that is both the awards. But with how good the Bucs played and how god-awful the Giants played, that shouldn't be much of a question.
Yeah.
And,
that's how it goes.
Yeah. And Saquon wins. I think this is the second time he's done this now, where he wins both fantasy and player of the week.
Yeah, he's just crazy.
He's the best running back in the league. I think that's a pretty... It's him and Derrick Henry. They're either neck and neck or he's ahead. But
he's ahead by but
I think his passing catching ability. But yeah, so Saquon, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, I think 2 or 3, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, so he easily wins this. No debate there. And then, yeah, that is the end of this one. So thank you so much for watching. If you like what you watched, like, comment, subscribe. We love you to the day you die. If you do, Mason, you want to add anything?
Do it for the algorithm, and we will see you in the next one.
We sure will. Later.